want you to do me a favor and picture a director in your mind. What does he look like? Yeah, I got you. I bet you were picturing a man, weren't you? A lot of people, when they think about movie directors, they picture men, specifically ugly men. I actually wasn't picturing a man. I was picturing a woman, okay. But was that woman me? I bet not. But guess what, guys? You're wrong. Well, I can picture any kind of movie director I want. No, you're wrong. I am the quintessential movie director, me, Dana Donnelly.
Dana Donnelly presents 3 Things I Learned While Making My Movie, The Prospect. Available to rent or buy on all platforms February 3rd. Trailer drops this Friday.
Hello, YouTube. My name is Dana Donnelly, and I am the writer, director, producer, and star of a new comedy feature film, The Prospect, available to buy or rent on all platforms February 3rd. I, Dana Donnelly, 2 years ago, made my first ever comedy feature film, The Prospect, which is a hilarious, laugh out loud, feel-good comedy about a high school senior who pretends to be a baseball prospect in order to scam his way to an athletic scholarship, despite the fact that he's never actually played a sport in his life. And if you like movies like Easy A or Superbad, or you were fascinated by the college admissions scandal in which Lori Loughlin pretended that her daughters rode crews so they could get into USC and then went to jail for it, you will love The Prospect. You might be wondering, how did this come about? How did this come to happen? How did you, Dana Donnelly, come to write, direct, produce, and star in a comedy feature film? And to that I say, well, it was a long journey to get here. All right, I, Dana Donnelly, have wanted to be a movie star since I was very young. And you know what? This is not an uncommon dream. But I think for me, it was like really freaking serious. I really wanted to be a movie star. Whenever anyone would ask me what I wanted to be when I grew up, I'd be like, I want to be a movie star. And then they'd be like, who would cast you in a movie? You're the wrong kind of Asian to play Mulan, and it doesn't seem like there would be any demand for what you have to offer as a short, squeaky, brown weirdo. That is how I identify. And so I started to realize that if I wanted to be in movies, I was probably gonna have to make them my freaking self, or at least write them. I was very inspired by Mindy Kaling when I read her book, Is Everyone Hanging Out Without Me?, where she talks about her journey to becoming a comedy writer for the TV show The Office. And so when I was in high school, I was like, this is what I want to do. I want to write comedy television. And so I set out to do just that. I went to a screenwriting camp at Emerson College when I was in high school. I started writing pilot scripts when I was in college. And then on the day of my college graduation, I was accepted into the HBO Access Diversity Writing Fellowship, where I got to spend my first year out of college developing a comedy TV pilot with one of the network executives at HBO. And that was a really cool experience. It was really fun, but I realized really quickly that no one was gonna make my freaking show, okay? I realized it was gonna be really hard to get my projects made the traditional Hollywood way. So I decided to self-finance a feature comedy movie along with my co-director and fiance, Robert Schultz, who also co-hosts the Midnight Milkshake podcast with me, which you should check out. And I thought I'd share with you guys 3 things that I learned while making this movie. Also, the trailer will be available Friday, so check it out. Here are 3 things I learned while making The Prospect. Number 1, I learned that I can do it. It is possible. I did it. I made a feature film that I am very proud of on my own with the help of my co-director and my fiance, Robert Schultz. When you tell everyone around you, yeah, I think I'm just gonna make my own feature-length comedy movie, they will tell you that you cannot. They will tell you that that is insane. And when you tell them the budget that you're planning to spend on it, they will say, that's impossible for the budget. But guess what? I freaking did it. So it is possible. And that is something I learned. It is possible. Frick the naysayers. Actually, that brings me to my shirt, which says, give up? You mean the thing my enemies want me to do? Nobody's gonna want you to make a movie because guess what? If everyone can make a movie, it disrupts Hollywood's whole freaking business model. And then they can't fund their alcohol. And okay, this isn't the point of this video. Number 2 thing I learned while making this movie, if I can do it, so can you. Anyone can make a movie. Get out there, guys. Get out there and make your freaking films. Okay, number 3 thing I learned while making The Prospect is that you can make money from making your own movie. I haven't made any yet, but hopefully with the help of you guys buying or renting my movie, The Prospect, available February 3rd on all platforms, trailer comes out Friday, I will prove that it is possible to monetize your freaking passion of making movies. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, check out the trailer January 23rd for The Prospect, and buy or rent The Prospect, available February 3rd on all platforms. Love ya!